Welcome, everyone. Today is the day you begin the journey to become a sharper thinker, a deeper observer, a wiser speaker, a smarter human being. Because in today's world, it's not the strongest who win. It's not the loudest who lead. It's not even the fastest who succeed. It's the smartest, the ones who know how to think when others panic, the ones who listen before they speak, the ones who see what others miss, the ones who move in silence but lead with precision. This video is your blueprint. It's not full of tips. It's full of transformations. And if you truly understand what I'm about to share with you, it will change the way you learn, the way you talk, the way you respond, the way you grow, for the rest of your life. This is not about being born intelligent. It's about building intelligence. And today, I'm going to show you how. They'll also upgrade your English and your mindset. So subscribe now, and let's begin. Let's get one thing clear. You cannot succeed in life, in relationships, in business, in career, in communication, without learning how to think smart. You might have all the passion, all the energy, all the dreams. But if your thinking is weak, you'll waste years chasing the wrong goals. Smartness is what saves you from regret. It helps you make better choices, avoid toxic people, build real confidence, learn faster, speak better, lead stronger, grow faster, and most of all, being smart means you're not easy to manipulate. You're not someone who believes anything, follows anything, buys anything, or agrees with anything. You become a person who pauses, reflects, questions, and then makes a clear, powerful decision. Smartness gives you clarity in a confusing world. It gives you power in a noisy world. It gives you peace in a chaotic world. And that's why it is one of the most valuable traits you can build, not just for your future, but for your present. Let's now understand something important. What's the real difference between smart people and normal people? It's not about their degree. It's not about how many books they read. It's not about IQ numbers. It's about how they think, how they respond, how they handle life. Smart people don't react. They respond. Smart people don't just do things. They understand what they're doing and why. They don't blindly follow. They think independently. They don't fear being wrong. They fear being stuck. They are not controlled by others. They control their direction. That's why this video is not about tips. It's about rewiring your thinking, step by step. This video will also teach you how to become mentally strong and improve your English while you listen. If you're serious about growth, hit subscribe and let's begin. Rule 1. Listen more than you speak. This is one of the most powerful traits of all smart people. They listen more than they speak. Now you might think, how does listening make someone smart? When you're always talking, your mind is closed. When you're always reacting, you're not thinking. But when you learn to listen deeply, something powerful happens. You understand others better. You catch details others miss. You process information more clearly. You make fewer mistakes. You speak more wisely when it's finally your turn to talk. Listening is mental strength. Talking is easy. Listening takes power. Talking feeds your ego. Listening feeds your mind. That's why the smartest people in the room are often the quietest. Not because they don't know, but because they're watching, learning, reading people, storing ideas, sharpening their thoughts. And when they do speak, it's calm, it's clear, and it cuts through the noise. Imagine a business meeting. There are two employees. Employee A is loud, talks a lot, wants to impress everyone, interrupts, gives opinions fast. Employee B listens carefully, takes notes, observes everyone, asks one powerful question at the end. Guess what happens? Employee A looks confident, but forgettable. Employee B becomes the person the boss respects. Why? Because smart people don't talk to fill silence. They speak to add value. And silence, when used wisely, is powerful. When you speak less and listen more, people start paying attention when you do speak. You gain mental clarity and social power at the same time. Let's now break this into action. 1. Pause before you speak. When someone says something, don't jump to reply. Take 2 seconds. Think, do I need to speak or do I need to listen more? 2. Ask one powerful question. Train yourself to ask clear, deep questions like, why do you think that happened? What do you mean by that? Can you explain that again in a simple way? This makes people open up and gives you deeper insight. 3. Repeat what you heard in your mind. This trains your brain to focus. When someone says something important, repeat it mentally in your own words. That builds understanding. 4. Write down interesting thoughts. Smart people capture knowledge. If you hear something deep, don't just nod. Write it down. Use it later. Listening builds. Focus. Patience. Self-control. Emotional intelligence. Social intelligence. It helps you see beneath the surface. And once you master listening, your words become stronger. People respect your voice more. Your relationships become better. Your decisions become sharper. Listening is not a weakness. It's a secret power. Remember this: the smartest people don't try to be the smartest in the room. They try to learn the most from the room. That's why they listen first. They watch first. They think first. Then they speak, once, clearly, powerfully, and everyone listens. That is Rule 1. And if you practice it daily, your intelligence will grow faster than you ever imagined. Rule 2. Become highly adaptable. If there's one skill that separates smart minds from stuck minds, it's this: adaptability. To be smart in today's fast-changing world, you must be flexible, quick to adjust, and mentally strong enough to adapt, even when things don't go your way. It means you don't panic when plans change. You don't freeze when things go wrong. You don't complain when the situation is unfamiliar. You learn how to move forward, even if it wasn't the path you planned. Adaptability means you are strong in the mind, not stuck in the past. It is not weakness to adjust. It is strength. When smart people lose their job, they learn a new skill. When smart people fail, they change the strategy, not the goal. When smart people face new situations, they stay calm, learn the rules, and find their place. When smart people hear something new, they don't argue, they explore. But stuck people? They blame the world. They say, I can't. They keep using old thinking in a new world. They wait for someone else to fix it. That's not intelligence. That's fear. Adaptability is the true